thing that you want to do is you want to take the saddle with the breeching and you want to set it on the back about where the hairs end on the withers, and then pull remaining hairs out of the way so it's not uncomfortable for them. Then you want to take the crooper and undo it if you haven't already, like so, and you want to bring their tail up, gathering all the hairs, and place the crooper under the tail and reattach like so. Normally you would do the girth first and then the crooper, but I'm weird and I do it backwards. So the next step is to do the girth if you did the crooper first. Now, you don't want to do it too tight when you're buckling it up. You want to be able to put a few fingers under the girth so that it's not too tight. Now, if you have a fidgety mini, the one that moves around a lot, I recommend putting all loose straps on the horse's back to make sure they don't step on them. Now, the next piece of equipment is the breast collar. You want to put the breast collar about here in the crease of the horse's neck and then buckle it back together. An easy way to tell where to put the breast collar is to run your hands along the horse's neck and find where the neck and shoulders connect. Because if it's up here, it'll choke them, and if it's down there, it might just slip off. So this is the perfect place for it. Next is the bridle. I don't actually normally ride with the bridle in the cart because both her and I like bitless. I just do her in the halter. On the other hand, Sabelle, my big black one, I cannot do bitless. I have to have a bridle. So for those who need a bridle, this is how to do it. An easy way to put a bit on is you want to put your finger in their mouth where the bit goes between their teeth. With her, I struggle a bit putting the bit on because she's so hairy. So what you want to do is you want to try and pull the hairs out of the way to make it easier, and she also doesn't like to get her ears touched. Once you have everything on, do a final check to make sure everything is good. Next with the bridle is taking the chin strap and buckling it under the chin, like so. Next you want to take the throat latch and buckle it, but you don't want to do it too tight. You want to be able to stick your fingers through like that. Now you can wait to do this step until you hook them to the cart, but what you want to do is take the cheek rein and hook it to the saddle part, like so. Next you want to take the reins, pull them up, and gather them from the end, and then you want to stick them through the loops right there, and then pull them through.
And that is it. It's simple and fast and really only takes a few minutes once you know how to do it. Now let's hook up the cart.
Now for the hooking up part. You want to line them up in between the cart poles, and then you want to bring it forward and put the poles in the tug straps, aka the little loops on the side of the saddle like pictured in the video. Now, if you may notice, I don't have the bridle on her. Normally when I'm hooking to the cart, I put the bridle on the very last thing. So whenever you're hooking to the cart, put the bridle on last and use the bridle step. Next, you want to take these long straps called trace straps and hook them to the cart. Now your cart may look different than this, but this is what my cart looks like. It's basically the same idea. You hook it to something on the cart that looks similar to this. Next, you want to take the breeching straps and put them through the D-rings on the poles. Now, once you've pulled this through, you'll wrap it around a few times to prevent it from being loose and flapping around. Now, the amount of times I wrap it around the pole depends on how long the strap is. If it's short, then it'll only be a few wraps. If it's long, then it's going to be a long wrap. So basically you want to make it so it looks like this. To make sure the straps aren't too tight, you want to make sure you can do this to them so it's comfortable and it's not too tight on their front and back. Now we're almost done. The next step prevents this from happening. What you do is you take the belly strap and wrap it around. Now for her, I have to wrap it around twice, but for some minis you may only have to do it once. Once you have done that, then you are done. You can put on the bridle and you're ready to go karting. What's up guys, LittleReinMinis here. I really hope you enjoyed the video and I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. Please make sure to click that subscribe button along with that notification bell and comment when you have done so. And here's this video's comment shout out and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!